Centuries ago, on the shores of the Indian Ocean, the city of Mombasa thrived as a jewel of the Swahili coast. Its white sandy beaches, vibrant markets, and towering baobab trees made it a vital hub for trade and culture. The city was a melting pot of African, Arab, and Persian influences, its streets bustling with merchants trading ivory, gold, spices, and fabrics. Mombasa was ruled by Sultan Yusuf, a wise and ambitious leader. His palace stood on the island overlooking the azure waters of Kilindini Harbour, a fortress of coral stone that would later become Fort Jesus. The Sultan was known for his diplomacy, but also for his unwavering desire to protect his people from foreign threats. In the early 16th century, the Portuguese arrived on the Swahili coast, seeking to control the lucrative Indian Ocean trade routes. They sent emissaries to Mombasa, demanding that Sultan Yusuf pay tribute and allow them to establish a foothold in the city. The Sultan, proud and protective of Mombasa's sovereignty, refused. "Tell your king," Yusuf said to the Portuguese emissaries, "that Mombasa has stood for generations as a free city. Our wealth comes from the sweat of our people, and we bow to no one." The Portuguese returned with warships, attacking Mombasa's harbour and setting fire to its bustling markets. The city's warriors, armed with spears, bows, and the courage of their ancestors, fought valiantly. However, the Portuguese cannons were devastating, and after weeks of fierce fighting, Mombasa fell. The Portuguese built Fort Jesus in 1593, naming it as a symbol of their dominance. It became a garrison to guard their new colony. But the spirit of the Swahili people could not be extinguished. Secretly, the people of Mombasa plotted their resistance, uniting under the leadership of a young warrior named Amina. Amina, the daughter of one of Yusuf's trusted advisors, was a brilliant strategist. She gathered a band of rebels from the coastal villages, rallying them with stories of their ancestors' glory and the promise of freedom. Under the cover of night, Amina and her rebels sabotaged Portuguese supply lines and spread misinformation, weakening their hold on the city. After months of planning, they launched a coordinated attack on Fort Jesus. Though outnumbered, their knowledge of the terrain and their unwavering resolve gave them the upper hand. The battle raged 4 days, and finally, the Portuguese were forced to retreat to their ships. The people of Mombasa reclaimed their city, and Amina was hailed as a hero. Though the Portuguese returned years later, the spirit of resistance remained alive in Mombasa. Over the centuries, the city became a testament to resilience and adaptation, blending the influences of Arab, Persian, Portuguese, and African cultures. Today, Mombasa's old town stands as a living museum of this rich history, its narrow streets echoing with tales of struggle, trade, and triumph. Fort Jesus, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, serves as a reminder of the city's enduring strength and the legacy of those who fought to protect its freedom. Moral of the story: a people's identity is their greatest strength. No matter the trials they face, unity and resilience can preserve their heritage for generations to come.
Subscribe to my channel.